Take advantage of these investments during a recession. In a poor economic climate, many people are looking for ways to invest their money without losing too much during a recession. While investing in stocks usually carries a higher risk than other investments, such as savings accounts and bonds, there are still a wide variety of options available to investors with money to spare. Recessions will hit the finance world from time to time. This is something that no one can avoid. Low interest rates, high inflation, and high unemployment all contribute to making the economy fall apart during a recession. In order to avoid such events, it is important to invest in some suitable investments. Investments that are recession-proof can help you achieve financial security in a poor economy. Are you worried your investments could lose value during a recession? Here are some investments that are recession-resistant. Number 1. Communication. Our society is dynamic and always changing. It's not uncommon to hear of things like smartphones and the internet, and you know just by looking around you how people are using them. These are just some examples that show how quickly the world is changing. Things are changing every day, from cell phone companies to job opportunities and even investments. We might not be able to predict the economic future, but one thing we know for sure is that there will always be a need for communication infrastructure. Communication investment is vital to sustaining and even improving the quality of life in our society, which has been proven time and again during previous recessions. Investing in communication is an aggressive and lucrative business for people that want to acquire wealth. It has shown exponential growth during the last decade. The demand for these services has risen rapidly due to technological advancement, globalization, and e-commerce. With an increasing number of network subscribers, many companies have made a huge profit by selling network equipment to communication service providers in different parts of the world. Number 2. Consumer staples. Consumer staples are one of the most recession-proof investments. They have historically gone up in value and are safe from fluctuations in consumer taste, demographics, and purchasing trends because of their low-risk nature. If a recession is inevitable, then one can keep their shares and wait for a turnaround. This is because consumer staples companies are not dependent on external forces to generate sales and profits. So, even in the worst economic conditions, these companies can continue to grow. People will continue to purchase their day-to-day necessities regardless of the economy's current state. Think of the things you buy out of needs rather than wants. It doesn't matter how bad the economy goes, you'll still need to purchase them. So this generally makes consumer staples a safe bet. Number 3. Grocery stores. Grocery stores are normally a great investment no matter the economy. These stores are recession resistant and will never go out of style. Grocery stores, more than any other type of business, should be able to survive a prolonged recession. The reason for this is that grocery stores tend to have a relatively low failure rate, making them wonderful investments. They are also fairly easy to operate and maintain, which means there are fewer risks involved when compared to other types of businesses. Grocery stores are usually safe investments at any time because they sell basic goods people need to live, like milk, cereal, toilet paper, and cleaning supplies so people can still eat and live comfortably. Number 4. Self-education. Self-education is one of the most recession-proof investments you can make. Knowledge is power, and knowledge of an industry is power in itself. But if you combine that with actionable steps and techniques, it will be even stronger. Self-education is often the best form of investment. So now is the best time to begin investing in your knowledge. Education is a never-ending process that you should continue to do throughout your lifetime. When the economy goes sour, you have to be careful about how to spend your hard-earned money. Education is an investment that can help you start a whole new career. Start learning now, or continue to increase your knowledge if you are currently studying. Choose your subjects wisely and will pay you dividends. Number 5. Cheap fast food. Food is a necessity for all of us. Many people cannot go without food for a single day, and many people enjoy both the taste, price, and convenience of fast food. During a recession, people often have a limited income yet will still go for fast food when they have a chance. The relatively inexpensive prices of fast food often mean that the demand for fast food increases during a recession. The fast food business has evolved over the years, but it can still offer many benefits, such as high profits and growth. The taste of fast food restaurants has improved over the years, so more and more people like it. And because of this, they also have the ability to expand relatively quickly. What is the first brand that comes to mind when we say fast food? There are the big names known all over the world. We don't even have to say them for them to come to mind, but there are also many smaller regional brands as well that have developed a loyal following. The power of fast food is here to stay. Number 6. Medicine. Pharmaceuticals are sometimes considered a cyclical industry, and yet they find their way into a recession portfolio. Profitable pharmaceutical industries just seem to bounce back with economic recovery. People often need medicine more during a recession, as lower income often leads to lower living conditions, so medicine is seen by many as a recession-proof investment. This asset class is characterized by companies engaged in the research, production, and distribution of drugs for both human and animal health. Their profit margins are consistently high, and that has contributed to their strong financial performance. We recommend you look into each company you are considering and find the ones that fit your financial and ethical framework. Despite the cynicism involved, if you choose right, you can make a profit and help do some good. Number 7. Life insurance. Insurance, but more significantly, life insurance, tends to boom during recessions. You may not realize it, but wealthy individuals use life insurance considerably differently than you might imagine, since life insurance is a vehicle for them to accumulate money. It's similar to a tax-free personal bank. Instead of putting money in a bank, they place it in a life insurance policy and then borrow against it, tax-free. The entire mechanism of employing life insurance as collateral is fascinating. Perhaps it deserves its own video in the future. Stress and financial difficulties are prevalent during recessions. When people are worried and wonder what will happen in the future, they tend to try and find ways to ensure things don't go totally wrong. This is where insurance firms come in and why they perform exceptionally well during these times. So you might want to look into it more and decide if it is a good option for your portfolio. Number 8. Gold and precious metals. Gold has been a guaranteed form of wealth since time immemorial. As far back as 7000 BC, gold has been treasured due to its rarity, durability, and beauty. It has most likely been a popular investment for several reasons. It is regarded as a good store for value and has great durability and scarcity. But above all, gold is money, and it's usually considered a safe haven investment in times of economic stress. Gold is still considered one of the best ways to guard against inflation and economic downturns. Additionally, gold, silver, and other precious metals are used for industrial purposes as well as jewelry and fashion, which contributes to them being good recession-resistant investments. Since the end of the 20th century, investors have been losing confidence in the stock market. Many people are torn between stocks and gold because they feel like they are similar. While both can provide steady returns and shelter a person from inflation, stocks can also lose their value, while gold tends to hold its value even when other things are falling in value. Investing can be a fantastic way to help you achieve your financial goals, such as saving for retirement, paying off your mortgage, or just building wealth to realize some of your dreams. One thing is for sure though, investing comes with its own challenges. There is always a real possibility of losing money from fluctuations in the market, so it's important that you stay informed and know what you're getting yourself into. Don't let a recession scare you away from investing. By understanding more about the options available and how to use them, you can still make a pretty penny. To extend our gratitude to you for staying with us until the end, here's our bonus. Technology stocks. This one is a bit controversial, so be sure to look into it for yourself. In a recessionary economy, most people tend to avoid investing altogether. When the US economy is doing poorly, the media is often flooded with negative news headlines, filled with doom and gloom. Unfortunately, this is what attracts viewers. It is also a time when many people are cutting back on spending and looking for alternatives in order to save money. Some investors decide they can no longer afford to invest in stocks. This is where technology stocks come into play because they are often excellent investments during recessions. In general, technology companies are growing at a higher rate than other sectors and look set to expand their reach in the coming years as they deliver products and services that people want. Take a look at the technology providers you engage with often. If you use them, then chances are that others do as well. More and more of these services are seen as a necessity, almost like food, water, and shelter. They are considered the very basics of living. Imagine your life without the internet, a mobile phone, or a computer. This is one reason the right tech stocks will continue to grow even during a recession. Thanks for watching. We hope you've enjoyed this video and look forward to your next visit to LuxDiva, the place to dream, learn, and improve your life.